Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years, now doing the dental practice brokerage for 15. So today's topic is attention sellers of dental practices. Sometimes be kind to the new buyer and give them a little break. I'll get into what I'm talking about in a second. So, as you know, we now have 10 employees. We're in 25 states, and we work 363 days a year. We take off Christmas and Easter. But we have fun every day. You could reach us at 201-663-0935 or dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. Everything you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes. But we answer the phone all the time, and we can call. You just want to discuss your situation. You want a free appraisal. You want an idea of the marketplace. You have questions. We can answer your questions. There's no charge to you. So, if some of you are thinking about or large, $1 million practice, 5 operatories or more, and you're willing to stay on a few years, you may be a DSO candidate, or you're thinking to a DSO. Now, things are changing. We just had a large one, 12 I think it was less than 15 offices, and they're not doing well. May have to liquidate. So things are changing all the time. About 2 years ago, the second biggest one in the United States, DSO, had some trouble. They stopped growing. Anyway, but there's some very healthy DSOs. You can do significantly well, high dollar purchase amount, and they will often pay our commission. So generally, there's no commission to you. So give us a call on that. We can help you be the middle person and so forth, help negotiate. We are independent. So we're not, we don't work for them. But they'll often pay our commission, so you have nothing to lose. Plus you have our resources. Plus you get to deal with me and my team. I mean, what could be better than that? With our 15 plus years of experience. That's just in this, don't forget we have CPAs, and I was a dentist for 25 years, so I had a lot of experience, plus my 15 I've been doing this. And also, any practice that we represent the seller, and we get the sale prices, final closing prices, $1 million or more, we're going to reimburse your legal fees based on some minor criteria. But give us a call on that, okay? And we can help you out. So, now the situation about the what I was talking about. Why give a break every now and then? You as sellers have to understand. Now, you worked very hard for your money. By no means am I saying just give your practice away. No. And I'm not saying carry the whole mortgage. No. The banks are still doing 100% financing for a reasonably priced practice. They're there. So, no, what I'm saying is there may be a point there in the negotiations that the buyer may need a little break, may need a little assistance, or maybe there was a piece of equipment you really wanted, but it was yours, and you informed the buyer you're taking it with you ahead of time. But what you want to do is every now and then, if you really like the buyer, and you as the seller have to realize that they've, again, you're entitled to every penny. You've worked hard for it, and you're entitled to it. But every now and then, you really like the buyer. You may want to give them a little break, be it in negotiations, be it in the purchase price, be it in the repair of the equipment, or some issue may come up that you're not totally obligated as a seller to concede and give in on this negotiating point. I don't know what the point is. There's so many points. There's so many moving parts. But there may be a situation that comes up like that. And I ask you just for a moment, just put yourself in that buyer's position. They're kind of strapped financially. Everything is different than when we went to school. My total tuition at Howard University was $25,000. That's the entire commission for 4 years. We're talking like, like $5,200 or $5,500 a year. Some crazy number. Now it's like that's not even take care of part of a semester. A lot of the students are like $260,000 loans, up to $500,000 loans. It's crazy numbers. They are straddled like never before. Secondly, dentistry's harder because the numbers are just out of sight as far as the interest rate. Interest rate used to be 2.5%, 3.5%. Now it's like 7%. Well, dental is still not too bad. It's 5.5%. But for them, a young person to buy a house, it's like 7%. It's like 7.5%. It's crazy. So everything has gotten more expensive. And then working with the PPOs, they don't pay as well. They never raised their fees in years and years and years and years. PPOs have dental insurances haven't raised the fees, so your costs are significantly higher running a dental office. The staff costs significantly higher. Hygienists used to work at like $30, $35 an hour. Now it's like, forget it. Washington, D.C., $70, $75 an hour. And that's if you can get them. You can't even get them. It's crazy. Assistants, 25, 28, 30, 32, 35. They used to be like 15, 16, 18. 20 was the high end. So it's different now. Massive debt, massive overhead. Insurance companies are not paying usual and customary. Their fees are far below and haven't raised the fees. They're under a lot of pressure. I'm saying to you, if you really like the buyer, it's going to make the deal, and you need to make a little concession, give in the concession. Just give that person the concession, my suggestion. You want a happy buyer, you want a happy seller, you're entitled to every penny coming to you. Yes, indeed. But if you really like the buyer, you might consider giving them a little break in the negotiations. And I don't know what those negotiations are. It's always different. But one of the ways you could look at it is that you've made great profit over the years. You've done really, really well. Over the years, you've done significantly well on certain doctors. And you may want to look back at the benefits that you derived from the office, and rather than at the very end trying to get every last dollar, give a little flexibility. I've mentioned multiple times here, I'm not saying give away the farm. No, I'm not saying you're not entitled to all that money. You've worked very hard for it. I'm only saying that give them a little break if the situation comes about. And the situation's always different. It may be a concession on your behalf. It could be something else. Give them a little break. Get a happy buyer. Happy buyer. You make a happy seller. You'll feel good about it. I mean, just donating is great. I've been, there's this church camp that I went to when I was young, Armenian camp. And I've been giving them all kinds of donations for the grounds, for the tools, for lighting. It feels so good to give it away, especially if you have it. And some of these things I just got, whether I got a big box store or something, and they don't make it anymore. It just feels good to give it away, and the appreciation you get out of it. It's a good feeling. So just that thought, keep that in mind, will you? All right, we are well over 600 YouTube videos. Keep watching. I hope you're learning something from this. We try to give you live action. Oh, that reminds me, I got another one to talk about. You wouldn't believe what this landlord wanted. I got to make a YouTube video on that. It's just unbelievable. In 15 years I've done this. The attorney's 25 years. What the landlord requested for a concession from the buyer. It's like, you want us to do what? You want us to sign what? You can't believe it. I've never seen it before. But you've got to be exposed to the things. You need great attorneys to handle these crazy things that come up. Remember that. All right, hit the subscribe button so you're up on all these things. We got a ton of information. It is never changing. There's no end to it. What I just learned for what this landlord requested, and I couldn't believe it. I've never heard of it before. But the landlord requested it, and it was a comment in the lease, the concession. I'm like, I can't freaking believe they asked for that. We're going to make a tape on that. So we try to give you the cutting edge stuff. I mean, you're not going to be reading about this stuff in magazines. because this is breaking today. I just learned about this 4 days ago, about what this landlord wants to do. I mean, it's breaking. It's breaking news. It is hot. That's why I like the action myself. But and we're not retired. Having too much fun. It's all about the action. Thank you for listening. It is a beautiful day. Well, it's a little cloudy, but I'm going southbound today. I can't wait to hit the beach early, and away we go. Thank you for listening. I hope you're having as much fun as I am. Enjoy this summer, hiking, swimming, beaching, traveling, whatever you're doing, just get out there. I'm dealing with so many disabilities, you don't want to know about it. Just get out there and maybe have some fun every day. All right? I'll see you, team. Bye.